Guys, today we are going to be looking at the Cybertron Nemesis breaker, and here he is. Or if you are in Japan, I think Nemesis Leojack, I think, if I know correctly. I don't know, but here he is, Nemesis breaker. And if you don't know, in Cybertron, Megatron, he dies, comes back, and he has this like evil essence or something, and he uses that to make an evil copy of Leo Breaker, and he turns, and that evil clone is Nemesis Breaker, right? What we have here, and so yeah, and I love this. I own Leo Breaker, but he does not have the forearms, which I'll talk about later, and I think, the Target exclusive Leo Prime from Universe 2.0, and this is easily the best deco. So we'll look at his face. I love the sculpting of his mane. Just looks so nice, especially done in silver with the red stripes. Love the teal, love the white, the piercing red eyes. Love that little bit of teal there. The teal tattoo thing right there. I think if I read it on the wiki correctly, the American version, or like the Western regular version, has the tattoo, this one, on the right side, and the Japanese one will have it on the left side. I think that's correct, but I don't know. Just all the nice teal all over him, the gray body, the gray legs, the black. That's one thing. Is that, yeah, are the Nemesis color schemes a cash grab? Yes, no doubt about it. Can't question that, but dang, do they look nice. Obviously, I got mine without the tail, but I'm not going to complain, because probably most toys of this mold do not have them, but, so yeah, not going to complain about that, because I really don't care. But yeah, it's just a lovely color scheme. Love the look of it. Just love the face. Just so incredibly awesome. Just love it. The mouths don't open. I don't think, yeah, the mouths don't open on the mold. It does have some sort of sound feature. You open up this panel. I don't know what they do. I never even tried it on this one, or Leo Breaker, or my Leo Prime. So I don't know. So yeah. I got this one for, I think, $26. I ended up getting a $17 offer, and then getting like a $8 for shipping. It was around $26, which, if you know anything about this toy, this deco, is that is a very good deal. I looked it up on eBay again, and I found one for $50, identical to this. So, and the last time I saw a Nemesis Breaker up for a deal like that, it was gone within the week that I found it. So I instantly jumped on it, and so yeah. And here we have, here he is, and it is phenomenal. I love it. His cyber key gimmick, he didn't come with a cyber key, and I didn't have a jungle planet key next to me, so I'm just going to use an earth key. If you don't know, the claws come down like that, and so yeah, now he has some claws, and articulation wise, it's fairly similar of what we're going to see in robot mode, but nothing at the head, nothing at the waist. This whole piece is static, but you get shoulder out, elbow, so that, then you get legs. Can't really go out. They can go out a click, but that's like 5 degrees, 10 degrees. Then they can rotate. These can rotate. The knees, just since they're so low, they can hardly be called knees, but, and then the paws can rotate, like hinge, rotate. Then these are the heels for in the robot mode. I don't know if they're supposed to go there, but that's where I just put them. So yeah, it's a very nice looking deco, especially in this mode. Looks very nice. So yeah, let's get into the transformation. I'm just gonna close these up I'm going to go into the Savage Claw mode, or the Nemesis Savage Claw mode. I can't remember what that one's called. I don't have Cybertron Megatron or Cybertron Optimus to put him on, but I'll just transform it into the mode to show you how to do it, which it's really simple. So, first thing, you pull these off, and on both my copies, Nemesis Breaker and Leo Prime, these are just super stiff. They're like a hexagonal mushroom peg. So yeah, they're just super stiff, so don't be afraid to just yank on it. And these toys are super, super tough. And now we'll just put these off to the side. So now we'll come here, we'll just straighten out the legs like so. Straighten them out, fold the paw up, and I think this is how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. I don't know specifically, so I might be doing the Savage Claw mode completely wrong. So yeah, but I've never used it. I've never done it. So yeah, so do that, and now we'll have the tattoo facing forward. Just raise this up just a little bit more, and we'll activate the Cyber Key claws on these, and we'll just we'll just leave them like that. So do the same thing like so, and now there's a peg that will go into a hole right there, and I'm gonna say Cyber Key port forward, and then just do that again. And there is the Savage Claw mode. Obviously, it's not like the big monstrous fist like it is in the show. It is a bit more lame, you could say, but I don't know. Just that's what it is. It's still cool, you know, especially in this deco. This deco makes it look a lot cooler, I think. So yeah, I don't really use it. I don't know, just, so yeah, if you want to do it, you can do it, and I don't even know if I'm doing it right, doing the combination right, so this might be completely wrong, but I don't know. So just going to take these back off, and now we're just going to bring down the heel, like so, bring down the foot, same thing, bring the foot down, bring the heel down, stand them up, and just get that adjusted. And now we'll just fold these up because it's just the same thing. Instead of being, it's just going to be like Wolverine claws, basically. Bring that out, put the arm back in, like so. Do that. Fold that up, straighten that out a little bit. Bring the finger out, or the thumb. And now we can come up here, there's a little teeny tiny little slot, get your finger in there, bring it up, and bam, just raise the camera up just a touch more, and there we have Nemesis Breaker in his robot mode. And I don't know how often he transforms like physically into robot mode in the show. I can't remember, but it's not too often, I'm pretty sure. But man, it looks so nice. Show off the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks so awesome. The silver face, the red eyes, the red head crest, and then the teal brow, I guess you could say, just looks amazing. I love the look of this toy, and I do have Leo Prime next to me, and you can just see the difference. Like, these toys are complete opposite. Red, blue, basically, white, black, or gray, gold, silver. You know, everything is completely opposite from these two toys. And I love this toy. It looks so fabulous. It looks amazing. Down to it, this toy, objectively, in my personal opinion, is a weaker toy of the line. You know, his transformation, obviously, I can take or leave because it's a beast transformation, so it's not going to be the greatest anyways. Or it's good, but it's going to have sacrifices. That's what I should say. But putting into the account of his gimmicks and his posability, comparing him to like Cybertron Metroplex, even though he doesn't really turn into much, Cybertron Menasor, which he doesn't turn into much, or Quick Mix, which he doesn't turn into much, but so does he. He's basically standing on his arms and legs, so you can't really say that he's any better or worse than those toys, but they do their posing a bit better. You know, you can't really do too much with him because of his weird knees. And, you know, like, I'm not saying that it's a bad toy. And I'm not saying that I expected good articulation from a toy like this. But the fact that all the other toys of his era did that fairly well, balanced having a cool gimmick with and a good transformation with sturdy plastic ratchet joints and being able to do some decent posing, he just falls a bit more short when it comes into that. But he's still a phenomenal toy. This version, not particularly. Even though he looks the greatest, he does look the best. He is not the first one that I would buy if you are looking just to get into the mold and experience it, because I think he's probably the most expensive version of the mold because he looks nice. He was more of a later wave guy, I think. I don't know what wave Leo Breaker came out in, but Leo Prime is much easier to get a hold of, I think. But just the fact that he is $50, and either you get him $50 without his tail, which I'm not really considering that as a thing, but $50 without his tail, and basically $150 and up sealed or with his box, you know, you can't really get into him for a very lower amount of money. But it's still a phenomenal mold, and if you really want it, go get it because it is really nice. It's a good mold, and this is easily the best deco of it. I don't own the regular Leo Prime from Universe where he's red and blue like Optimus colors, and I don't own the BotCon Razor Claw, so I can't say anything about those two toys. But of Leo Breaker and the Target version of Leo Prime, the white one that I just showed off, this is easily the best looking toy of the mold, and it looks stunning, looks phenomenal. I highly recommend this toy. If you're not a Cybertron guy, or if you don't particularly like this style of toy, you don't really need to get into it because it's not the greatest mold in my personal experience. But if you want a very nice deco, get this one. If I could recommend any of them, I recommend this one. But you will have to hunt for it a little bit more, and you'll have to probably pay a bit more, I think. But, so yeah, ultimately, I really like this toy. Love the look of it. This is like one of the only toys that I could say the looks are better than everything else. You buy it for the looks. You know, I'm not typically that kind of guy. You know, buy it if you like it. Buy it if it's fun. Buy it if it's, you know, big, cool, fun, or, you know, poses or something. I don't really go much for looks, but this toy, definitely for looks. And so, yeah. Really recommend it. Looks fabulous. And so yeah, that's really all I have to say. So till next time, see ya.